What's up, guys? For today's watch review, we're going to be talking about the Casio AE-1400. Before we get into the review, let's do a quick wrist check. I'm currently rocking my Casio G-Shock GR8900. A really good, reliable, trustworthy watch. You should go check out my review, and if you don't want to, just know that it's a great watch. Alright, back to the Casio. Let's do a quick 360. Here's the front. Case back, nothing crazy. And here what the buttons look like. So I have recently been on a AE series kick. I absolutely love these watches, so I can't help myself. I just keep buying them because they're so reliable. But going on to the next talking point, we're talking about price. On Amazon, I paid $30 out the door. So retail is about $26 and some change, and then $30 after taxes. So, you know, super budget friendly. Next talking point is functions. As with all AE watches, it's a world time watch. So this one, and I think all of them have this, but they have a little picture of the entire world, or all the continents, showing you which time zone you're in. And then you've also got a digital representation of an analog watch face right there. And then your main time and your day and calendar. Also here you can shift through, what is that, 4 different times or time zones. So T1, T2, T3, T4, and back to T1. And then here's your mode button right here. You've got world time, and you can just cycle through the entire world, and whichever time zone you're in is highlighted as appropriate on this little globe right there, or atlas. And then you've got alarm, timer, stopwatch, and back to main time. So just a very useful watch filled with functions at a very good price. Next item is illumination. Let me go ahead and turn off the light for you. Illumination on the AE-1400 is the same as all other AE watches. You got the 2 amber lights right there, which I think is fantastic. Amber is a very easy color on the eyes. It's not too bright, but it's also not too dull. It tells you everything you need to see, or shows you everything you need to see, sorry. Alright, next item is visibility. I am not going to go too deep into visibility because visibility is excellent. As with all other AE watches, the face and number are very clear. Really no confusion at any angle, at any time of day. Alright, next item is button and crown placement. So the buttons are very easily accessible. They're not too difficult to push, but they're protected just enough to where you're never going to accidentally press them. So good job on that. One of my biggest pet peeves is when I'm working out and I'm doing push-ups or bench press or something, and all I can hear is my watch beeping because my wrist is pushing some kind of button, and then it totally makes me lose focus on the actual exercise. Alright, next item is band comfort and quality, or band quality and comfort. Quality is nothing to write home about. It's just a typical stainless steel band. Quite easy to adjust. I do all my watch adjustments myself, and this one is not very difficult to do, and very low maintenance with it being stainless steel. And it looks good. You know, it feels cheap, but it looks good, and it's strong, so really no complaints with that. And same thing with comfort. It's a very light watch, so it's not going to be heavy on your wrist. Actually, let's do a weight check here, because I actually don't know how much this watch weighs. Let's see if I can train the camera right there. So we're looking at 3 3/8, so just under 3.5 ounces, which is fantastic for weight. Ideally, if you are one of those weight watchers when it comes to EDC. You know, you ideally would want a 2 ounce or less watch, but 3.5 ounces is perfectly respectable. Alright, last item is my overall thoughts, and should you buy this watch? My overall thoughts, I mean, I'm very biased. I absolutely love AE watches. So, for example, the AE-1000, AE-1200, AE-1400, so on and so forth. They're just super reliable, very functional, and what makes it even better and what ties it all together is that price. For $20 to $30, all these functions that you're getting, you can't beat that. I don't think there's any other company that you can compare with against Casio that gives you more bang for your buck. You know, you've got, albeit a very cheap stainless steel band, but it's still metal, and you know, the watch face or the case is plastic, so that's not that great, but everything else, all of it put together, just makes a complete package that is super functional and reliable, and you don't have to worry about it. It's very low maintenance. You know, other fancy watches, you wear it, you're always worried about if it's going to get scuffed up or scratched up or anything like that. Not at all with the AE series. I will say that the screen is an acrylic screen, so there is going to be it's a very high scratch factor if you're not careful with where your wrist is at. So just keep that in mind. But you know, at 26 to 30 bucks, you know, whatever. If you were to destroy this beyond repair, just buy another one. You know, it's not that big of a deal. But yep, that's my thoughts on it. So yes, you should absolutely buy this watch. You know, and if not for yourself, buy it for your kid. Buy it for a kid who, you know, wants a nice looking watch, but you don't want to have to worry about them destroying it. You know, let them destroy it. Whatever. Let them have fun. Let them have a cool little watch. Anyways, that's all I got to say for now. I hope that this helps you with your next watch purchase. Thank you for watching, and tune in for my next episode. Alright, bye.